the probability of a complement. So remind yourself, a complement, if that's my sample, or that's my probability space omega, and I have an event inside omega that I'm interested in, let's call that maybe A. Then a complement is everything else. Right? It's basically just not A. So let's answer a few questions. We roll a fair six-sided die. The probability of not rolling a 4, so the probability of a 4 complement. So we can find that using the equation. So let's remind ourselves the probability of A complement is 1 minus the probability of A, right? Because it's either A or A complement. So those two sets make up the whole space omega. So the probability of 4 complement will be 1 minus the probability of 4. That will be 1 minus a 4 is 1 result out of the 6 on the fair die. So this will be 5/6, right? You didn't need the equation to tell you that. What is the probability of not rolling a 4? You could roll any of the other 5 numbers out of the 6. So 5/6 as a percentage is going to give us about 0.8383%. All right, what about the second one? We have 3 children. What is the probability of having at least one girl? So one way that we know how to do this is to write out all the different possibilities, right? You have 3 kids. So maybe it's boy, boy, girl, or girl, boy, girl, or girl, 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 right? In fact, that's, no, which one are we looking for? The probability of having at least one. So I don't want to have to add up all of those different probabilities. It's a lot easier to use this complement. The probability of having at least one, right? So greater than or equal to 1 girl in 3. So think about that in terms of complements. What's the opposite of having at least one girl? That's the probability of having, or that's 1 minus the probability of having no girls. Right? Because the complement of at least one is that none of them. So what's the probability of no girls? That's a lot easier to solve for. To have no girls out of 3 children, that's all of them being boys. That's only 1 out of the 8 possibilities. So 1 minus 1/8, that gives us 7/8. And then as a percentage, we get 88%.